Hello, this is Ashi from Crafting with Ashi and welcome to this video. This is the card I'm going to be showing you how to make today. I love it. Brilliant for any crafter. Okay, so let's put that aside and let me show you what we're going to need. We're going to need a normal card base. So this is an A6 card base. This is in Coastal Cabana. So that's just half a sheet of A4 folded in half. Okay, and then we're going to need another scrap of Coastal Cabana. And this is the designer series paper from the collection called Follow Your Art, and you can see it, you can use whatever side you like, and that measures 10 centimeters by 14.35 centimeters. And then we're going to need a big piece scrap of Whisper White cardstock. So let's start with our scrap piece of Whisper White, and we can do some stamping. Now, when I saw this stamp set, I was in love. It is brilliant for any crafter. Look at this stamp set. It starts with art. Look at that. The pens, the ribbon, the little glue bottle or whatever you want it to be. Here, the little binder clip, buttons. You know, I love the sentiment. You paint my world with happiness. I love it. So we're going to be using this stamp set, and we're going to be using that one, and that one for now. Okay, so we're going to be using Stays On ink, which I'm going to try and use. If you've watched my videos before, you know me and Stays On don't like each other. I hate the smell of marzipan, so consequently I hate the smell of Stays On. But we're going to be using watercolour pencils to colour all of this in, so we need to be using a permanent ink, and that's what Stays On is. So we're going to be using first here, Stamp. Okay, now I'm just going to clean the Stays On off, so I'm just going to get my cleaner quickly. Okay, so the next stamp we're going to use is this one. It's the little pens and pencils, so let's ink that up as well with this awful Stays On. It's not awful, it's just, if you like marzipan, you'll love Stays On. I don't like marzipan at all, so consequently I don't like Stays On. Okay, let's give it a little clean. This is the Stampin' Chamois, and it's brilliant. Okay, I just keep it here in the DVD case, and it's just this little chamois. You wet it with water, it stays wet, and it cleans your stamps for you. What more could you want? So now we're going to use this little one here, which is the little glue bottle or Dewdrops bottle or something. I'm just trying to close up the Stays On before I have an accident, because I can see that happening. Let's do that here. Okay, put that aside. So those are our 3 images that we're going to use to decorate the card. So that's all of those little images there. So now we're going to colour them in. We're going to be using the watercolour pencils, and we have 2 sets at the moment, sets 1 and 2. I've just put them in a simple little pencil case so it makes it much easier for me to use them. I'll just take them out of there now for you to see. Those are all our wonderful watercolour pencils. Okay, so I'm just going to do some quick colouring, and then we're going to blend it out with our aqua painter. Okay, so what are we going to start off with? This Coastal Cabana. I think we're going to just do this. I'm not going to Okay, so that's our colouring done, as you can see, just very simple. Now we're going to blend it out using the aqua painter. So the barrel here is filled with water, and then you squeeze it here and it comes through, and this is the finer tip, and then I have a little upper here to push the water through and to catch it a bit, you know, and you can just tell on your hand that it's coming through. And then just with a very light touch you're going to blend out all of these colours. So maybe let me just zoom you in so you can see a bit better what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm going to work on the little bottle first. I'm just going to use the tip very gently. If you feel there's too much water, just wipe off on your cloth, which I do quite frequently because I like to have control of what's happening. So I'll just blend out the pumpkin pie here and just get rid of the excess. If you feel it's bleeding into something, you can use paper towel or cloth to just dab it back. Done. There you go. Lovely, all done. So I'm just going to zoom you back out a little bit. There we go. So now we're going to cut it out using the matching dies, and these are the dies, the art and crafts dies. Okay, and those will be used to cut this out. So let me just go and do that. So that's all the bits cut out there. So let's put these to one side and we're going to work on the rest of the card. So bring back our scrap. Now we're going to stamp our sentiment, and this is using the Forever Lovely stamp set. I'm going to be using this one, so wishing you a lovely day. So let's bring that stamp in, and we're going to be using the matching Coastal Cabana ink. So let's just stamp that. There we go. Wishing you a lovely day. Close up our ink pad as always before we stick something in it. Put that aside. So now we're going to cut this out using these things, which I love these dies. These are called the Stitched Shapes Frames dies, and we're going to be using the two largest ovals. So let's get those out. Okay. So as you can see, we're going to use that one for that, and then we're going to cut out from our Coastal Cabana piece our bigger one. So I'm just going to get the big shot and do that now. Okay, so we've cut those out, so here they are. So we're just going to stick them to each other using some snail. So let me bring my snail in. And we're just going to line that up like that. Put that aside. So now we're ready to start assembling. So bring in our card base and our designer series paper again. I'm just going to line that up in the centre somewhere like that, and then we're going to pop this one. I'm not going to pop this up, I'm just going to stick it flat because I want to pop up the other elements. So let's put that somewhere in the centre like that. So let's bring back our bits. And this is our one pen, and we're going to put that just there, and then the other one is going to go just below it, like that. And then we're going to cut this bit out. So the top bit is going to be having some snail. The bottom bit I'm going to put a dimensional on because it's going to sit below the level of that piece, so it needs to be popped up. So I'm just going to put a dimensional there. Take the backings off. And I'm going to put that there, like that. Okay. This little one is the same. The top bit will have some snail. The bottom bit will have a dimensional. I'm going to stick that there. And then we're going to do the same for our pencil. For this one I'm going to use mini dimensionals. I love these things. They are fabulous. No more cutting or big dimensionals in half and struggling and all that stuff. You just whack these on and it's done. Okay, so I'm going to put that there as if it's being written. Okay, so last finishing touches, some rhinestones. So bring the rhinestones in, and as I say every time, these are just the old packages because I had a ton. I'm using them up because I'm not going to waste them, but it's exactly the same. Sorry, my video cut there. There was the memory card was full and I didn't realise, but all I did was put a rhinestone here so you can see they're done now. So there we go. This is the one I just made now, and this is the one I made before. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, I'd be grateful if you could give me a thumbs up below so YouTube know. If you want any details in regards to the cards, the sizes, the supplies used, etc., it'll all be on the blog post that goes with this video on my website. And again, the links for my website and my Facebook page are in the description box below. Don't forget to subscribe so you'll be notified of any future videos I make. Thank you again for watching, and until next time, enjoy being creative. Bye.